We ended up being in a really good spot financially. However, we ended the episode getting pulled over by the sheriff, and not sure why, as we weren't speeding or doing anything wrong. So, definitely curious to find out what this is all about. Okay, so that didn't go well. Let me pull up here out of the way. I'll let this sheriff take off. So that cost $10,000. Well, $10,500. And yeah, not gonna lie, not happy about it. Not gonna lie about that. Sheriff also seemed it kind of. Oh, look, there's another sheriff vehicle there. It almost seemed a little kind of shady though. A couple of things, I guess, like it was, doing some speeding, crossing railroad tracks illegally, and some other stuff. And then there's also a large part of it though was I had cut down a railroad tree without a permit. And I guess, yeah, he somehow found out about that. Kind of tried to keep that hidden, but evidently he found out about it. So, gonna work on that. Although, very odd though, is like he almost kind of like threatened, like he's gonna keep an eye on me or something. It just seemed very odd. But anyways, we're gonna head down here. I want to see if we have any rolls to sell, and get some more money. And it looks like we do. So let me just see. So there's 3 rolls here. Also, look, we have a couple of rolls ready to spawn as well. And one thing I want to check in on this. So Paper Factory doesn't produce in parallel, so by having to, it's basically cutting the production down and splitting it between the two. So if I focus on just one, I'll get more of just one. So it looks like the paper roll, not really concerned about the cost, but the actual output, we get more paper. And it looks like paper also pays more. So I think what we're going to do is turn off the carton rolls, and after I get the ones in there spawned out and we'll get them all loaded into the trailer and sell them, we'll probably switch this over to selling whatever's left in there, because it's not a full roll. I think that'll be a good plan, because that way we can focus on paper, produce a lot more of it, and it will produce more paper, and that was worth a lot more money. Not a lot, but it's worth more money. The size of those rolls, it adds up fast. So yeah, with all that and the odd behavior from the sheriff, that just kind of leaves me feeling a little uneasy. Because I was looking into doing some things around Redwoods, and it's not exactly legal. Oh, hey, is that one of the figurines? Oh my goodness. I have driven by this at least 100 times and never noticed it. Like, I drive by here all the time. Granted, not as much as I used to, but I drive by this all the time and never saw it. Is that a sheep? I think it's a sheep. Oh. Let's go ahead and collect that one, because that's another 50,000. But anyways, yeah, so I gotta figure something out, because there's a lot of money in Redwoods. They produce a lot of lumber. You make a lot of money off of them. And it would be a great way for us to invest a lot of money into this town and, take over a lot of the productions and stuff. So this is a little shady, but I think we might see if we can figure something out. I just need to figure out how to get the sheriff off my back, though. That's going to be the key thing. But let's head up to the property and check things out. Alright, so we're gonna head over here and grab our flatbed trailer. And then we'll take over to the paper factory and get those rolls loaded. Now, some of you may have noticed this. Let's pull up here a little bit. That right here, we used to, have a very large redwood tree. It's gone, and that was because about a month ago or so, maybe 2 months ago, I don't remember, I cut it down. It was worth a lot of wood. It was like almost 50,000 liters of wood. It was a bit of a pain though, but with it not exactly being legal, I didn't have a permit for it, didn't do it on camera because they kind of watch those things. That's how they kind of found about my speeding and crossing railroad tracks illegally and all that. But somehow they got wind of the whole railroad tree. But yeah, so I made to figure that part out though, how to do this. But let's grab the trailer and we'll get it hooked up and then head over to the paper factory and get the pallets loaded up and get those sold so we can cover the ticket and make a whole lot more money. What? Okay. I was feeling a little paranoid before about the whole kind of keep an eye on you, but this seems a little stalkerish. Just posting sheriff vehicles around where my property and everything. I don't know, it seems a little shady. But, well, can't really worry about that now. I mean, it seems a little weird, but we're gonna head down to the paper factory and get the pallets loaded up and get those sold. So let's pull up here and get these loaded up. I think I'm going to need to switch the pallet type though. There it is. Alright, let's get these loaded up. And I think there was like one or two more is gonna spawn. Should be two, I believe. Oh, there they go. All right, and cool. So that leaves us with about 1,500 liters of carton roll. So what I'm gonna do is let's go in here and set carton roll to selling. And we already have that turned off, so everything going forward is just going to be paper rolls. But yeah, let's go ahead and strap these down real quick. Make sure these are nice and tight. Don't want it to go anywhere. Double check that. Oh yeah, that's not going anywhere. All right, so let's head over to the train station and get these loaded up onto the train and get them sold. Alright, so we're gonna pull around here and up onto the ramp from this side. Just to make sure we get it unloaded really close to the train. Let's see here. This should... Oh, look. Another sheriff vehicle. Okay, yeah. This is, yeah, getting a little out of hand. Let me see here. That was the wrong side. Let me make sure I'm unloading to the correct side. There we go. And that's perfect, right at the edge. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and rent the train. It'll probably take a while to get here. That is, maybe I should wave. Hi, how you doing? I'm swearing I'm waving. I did not do any obscene gestures or anything. I just waved to say hi. I'm not stupid. Although some might disagree with that. Anyways, while that's happening, let's go head over to the shop, because the dealership, because I want to actually get some service done this truck, because it's well past due for an oil change and some maintenance. So I should really take care of it, because it is a nice truck. I mean, we bought it used, but it's definitely needing some work done. Probably also do a little touch up on the paint maybe too. All right, let's go over here and do repair. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and repaint it too. Same with the bed. And the trailer, why not? Let's make it all, let's take care of the equipment. We have some nice stuff, so let's take care of it. All right. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna send this over to the Waffle Hut. Because that's basically right by where the train will head out, so that will enable us to have it right back. All right, cool. All right, so let's go hop in the train, get these loaded, and get them sold. Yes, I'm honking for the Waffle Hut because they're amazing. Have you tried their waffles? They're amazing. They have so many different styles of waffles. I love them. Anyways, those brought us 93,000. Definitely awesome. Definitely worth it. Which is good because we need all the money we can get. Because I actually want to expand our farming operation a little bit. And I do that by buying a piece of land. So let me just back up here and get turned around a little bit. So I think, in fact, I have already talked to them about it. But the guy that owns this field here is selling it. They're not selling their house over there by the lake, but he did say that they are planning on moving here soon. So I might be able to also buy the house, which is kind of the reason I'm actually buying the field, because I really want that house. It's a great location, perfect spot. And if I do get that, I am going to want to own this field because I don't want someone else farming in my backyard, basically. So let's check the crop calendar here. So pretty much the only thing we can plant is corn, soybeans, and sorghum. I'm going to do grapes, and grass, but we already have grass. We're good on that. We don't need any more grass. And this is not, I mean, there are a lot of orchards in the northwest here, northwest United States, but this particular area is not the best for growing grapes. So I think we're going to buy the land. It's 115,000. It does have some trees on it, which is good. So we might be able to make some money on that. In fact, we'll probably make more than 100,000 if we were to clear out some of these trees. But I kind of want to keep them because if I do get this house, it would be giving me some nice privacy where the sheriff can't watch me. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna plant there. We're kind of limited because we are in May now, so it's going to be kind of a late spring crop. I may do soybeans. Kind of what I'm thinking long term, though, is something that is much more prominent here in the Northwest is potatoes. Potatoes are a huge market here. And I'm kind of thinking I may get in on that because there's some good money. It's a huge investment, but we are making good money from our logging, so we can afford to get into it. And there's good money to make on potatoes, so I'm kind of leaning towards that, but not sure. But yeah, let me know in the chat what you think, if we should go down that road or not. I think for this short term, we'll probably do either sorghum or soybeans in the short term here. So let me get this parked. And I'm just going to go ahead and park the truck here. I need to do some soil sampling. I'm going to pay to have it done. I know I have a soil sampler, but just for time, because we need to get this done this month. So, that's unfortunate. We do have a large swath of silty clay, which is not the best soil, but the rest of it actually is really good soil. So that is good. Does not need plowing. That is also good. All right, so I think we're going to do is grab the fast track. Let's check. See if will the planter do soybeans? Because it is a wider than the cedar. It does do soybeans. I thought it did potatoes too, but it doesn't. It does sugar beets, and I don't want to do sugar beets. I don't want to do sunflowers or corn. Yeah, I think we're gonna use the planter. The being a little wider, it will be a little quicker. So let me get this hooked up. And it has no seeds and no fertilizer. Do I have some in the silo? Looks like that is a big no. No worries. We'll head down to the store and buy a couple of bags. All right, so we're gonna pull up here and look at the terrain around the field. We're gonna start by doing the headlands first, because there is basically no room to turn around, especially on the other side, and not much on this side. So let me try to remember how to back up. Try this again. There we go. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna do the headlands. Because there's a bunch of trees at the other end, and there's trees at this end and bushes, so we're gonna need some room to turn around. But we're gonna go ahead and bust out this field, and we will time lapse it and probably do a couple of jump scenes there. But I will see you once we're all done.
Away.
Okay, so we're getting a little low on seed. And also I'm realizing I didn't need to buy fertilizer because soybeans don't require fertilizer. Let me get this started and I'll set the cruise control. And what I need to do is I'm going to go over to the truck. I'm hoping this will work. Let's see if I can't hire a driver to right about there to bring it here. I'm hoping. Looks like it's gonna work. Oh. Speaking of that, I should probably be watching where I'm going. Glad there was a tree there because I would probably just end up driving right into the lake. Another reason to keep the trees for the farmer who is not watching where he's going. All right, let me get lined up here and. So I think what I'm going to do is there's not very many seeds left here, so I'm going to get this lined up, hire a worker, and then we'll head over here and wait for the truck, and then head over to the store, which there's no trains coming. I'm getting better about looking. Yay me. Oh, there it is. There's the big truck. So we're hopping the truck and probably grab the flatbed and pick up the big bags from the store of seed and bring those down here to refill the planter. Well, thank you, Betty, for delivering my truck. All right, so let's head back, grab the trailer, and head over to the store. All right, so it's only 2 bags, but let me get these strapped down. And they're both partially used, so yeah, that should be enough, more than enough. I mean, it doesn't hurt to buy too many seeds because we're gonna use them one way or another. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to the property because sun's going down. I don't want to be going too late into this. Plus, there's rain in the forecast, so I want to try and get this done hopefully before then. So I will see you back over at the property. Okay, here we go. Make sure there's no train. And yeah, the rain already started. So it sounds like it's going to be like a stormy night here. Let me pull up here. And we'll hop in the JCB and get these reloaded. There we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually hire a worker to finish up this field. And then we'll head back over to the property and take this over there. Just gotta wait for the tractor to get out of the way. I'll make sure it's able to make that turn because it's going really wide, even though I gave it a big headlands. But all right, so let's head over to the main farmyard, and then we'll drop off the flatbed there, I think. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and park the trailer here for now. Disconnect that. There we go. Oh, hey, my phone's ringing. Wonder who this is. Hello?
Hello, is this Rambo?
Yeah, who's this?
I'm just calling to say I can help you with your situation. I'm gonna text you an address and a room number. Do you know where the hotel is?
Yes.
Good. Come meet me there, and I can help you with the sheriff.
Okay. Who is this?
Just come to the hotel.
Okay, so they hung up. Well, the hotel's right over here. I know how to get there. I'm not sure though. This seems kind of odd. But you know what? Let's find out. Let's head over here and find out what this is all about. Cause I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm also a very curious person. Alright, so we're just about pulling up here to the hotel. And it's definitely a little shady. Night, stormy weather and everything, but whatever. Alright, so the text message said it was the third room from the end on the top second floor. So let's see what this is all about, because I have no idea. Turn on my little flashlight. So that's me. So wouldn't be this one. So it's gonna be this one. Let's find out. See who's here. Oh. Hello. Oh, it's you.